Hey, look, come here. I'm not gonna arrest you on all right? This is just for the time being. You're just, come on, fish leg. All right. You know your license is no good, but I'm not too worried about that. That's a ticket, right? That's a ticket.
Are you?
In case you missed it, the Florida News wrote, according to Broward County, a new status hearing in Kodak Black's felony trafficking and possession case is now set for April 28th, with Judge Barbara Duffy presiding. As during the court hearing, Kodak Black's trial would then be set. Even a lawyer inside of the courtroom wrote, chatter inside the courtroom between law officials and prosecutors make it sound like Kodak isn't being given another chance. It's now time to face a sentence, but for how long? As 8 months ago when Kodak Black was originally arrested, the police immediately took him into the station.
First available, and then underneath your offensive status money.
Sit in there, chill. I'm gonna work with you, all right? Scoot that over.
As he was originally arrested several months ago and then being released on a bail. But his trial is now coming fast, which is why Kodak's team released his new song titled Soul Boy as he leaked part of his court case. And let me explain, Kodak would start the song by rapping, soon as I heard this stuff I started crying, my eyes keep watering, I miss my kids. I bet they wondering where their father went. As when Kodak hit rock bottom, it was announced, Wallow and Jilly give life advice to Kodak. Black saying,
don't never doubt yourself. You got them babies counting on you. There's gonna be times where you're gonna doubt yourself, you're gonna be in pain, but them babies counting on you, you gotta be here. And I'm telling you that because a lot of people get around you and they see your success and they say, oh man, a lot of people need you, and they yes man you. I ain't here to yes man you. You know me, every time we connect, you know I got love for you. Not because I need you, I got love for you because you're a young cat and I was young, Gil was young. Live. And I'm telling you that because you see that love that lady get, you see how you light up when I talk about your babies? Live. These people wanna laugh, they wanna joke, they wanna criticize. They don't know your pain, I don't know your pain. But I know one thing, them babies counting on you.
explaining to Kodak Black that his recent struggles in life are a lot bigger than just him. According to Google, Kodak has 5 children who desperately need him, but his recent activities have kept him away from them. Kodak would then rap next, Mama, I need you to stop believing everything you see on blogs, can't nobody say no stuff about me, cause I behind way on Mars. Now this is likely due to a viral clip of Kodak that went viral of him eating chicken in the middle of the street completely strung out.
The wrong thing. Take a seat next to him, take a seat next to him. Enjoy that food, enjoy that, take a seat next to him, brother.
Oh, hold on, please. I want to be part of bro, I want to join them, bro. I want to be down here.
Or even his day in the life live stream where Kodak was seen dancing on his kitchen counter, strung out making breakfast.
This got the singing. What you want to match? Got some singing. Got it singing. Got some singing. Boy, want raise you on your back. Yeah, stuck on the mat. Hey, stuck on the mat. Then a bed rest. Then a long nap. Because she took it out today and you can't do it back. You can't help.
However, Kodak's life is about to completely crumble. Going to trial for his possession and trafficking case won't be his first time. He was actually arrested for this exact charge 2 years ago. On February 28th, 2023, it was announced Kodak Black admits to being on drink but denies being on other items after pleading not guilty on possession and firearm charges.
I was on the and I was asleep in front of my family house, bro. That's it. I was on that drink, sleep in front of my people's house, but that ain't illegal. And that ain't illegal. So all that shit is just the process that it had to be in other mud shot. The process that even though like bogus is plastered all over the internet, then on top of that it's like, bro, like I'm Haitian, and then it's just like my era, bro, like, nah, like, man, you better off.
As shortly after this IG live, the feds would end up raiding Kodak's Florida home, arresting the rapper and confiscating many items found within the household. While being arrested, he then hired his lawyer Brian Cohen. He was able to secure a deal to have Kodak sent to a rehab, rather than sitting in jail for 2 years.
Kodak, whose real name is Bill Capri, faced a judge Tuesday in an after turning himself in following an arrest warrant issued for violation of his pretrial release. Authorities said he tested positive during a random test earlier this month.
What is this? Unjust and not right about this situation.
Black, addressing the judge after the pretrial release technician testified he may have mixed up the samples between Black and another patient.
There's no way you tested positive. We can resolve that by way of a hair sample, and that'll clear you.
Judge Barbara Duffy then asking for a hair sample today to clear up the alleged mix-up, which Black refused, rather choosing to check into the Legacy Rehabilitation Facility for 30 days as part of his pretrial release.
Now, only 2 years later, Kodak would end up committing the exact same crime once again, but the prosecutors will be able to use this to their advantage. Seeing as Kodak's recent behavior isn't something to be proud of, they're going to be aiming for the highest sentence. What the prosecutors will show, the judge actually goes as followed. You tell me how scary it is, as it begins with 2 viral tweets summing up his recent life. Every day I see Kodak strung out, not even acting like a human. Is somebody going to help him to even? Every time I see Kodak, I get so sad. That man has like 4 baby moms and not one of you greedy women care about him for real. Because why aren't you helping him? You're probably sitting around waiting for him to pass away, as the saddest part is Kodak actually saw the second tweet hopping on an IG live and quoting it, saying that he's just waiting to pass away.
Everybody getting while we waiting on other people too, right? Other people, they don't know how to let time do its thing. Everybody like let time do it, bro. Time is the best. What you call it, whether it's gonna heal or whatever it's gonna let time do it. You gotta be patient. Love is patient. Love is kind. You know, like I'm saying, it makes absolutely 0 sense, no sense at all. To try to approach the situation with any type of aggression. The whole world everybody on your man on your someone. Everybody again while we waiting, while we just down here waiting on one.
But did you know this resulted in Kanye speaking out, asking for rappers in the area to come alongside him in trying to help and save Kodak Black?
Okay, so I thought Kodak was in Miami. I see he's in Atlanta. So I'm getting a flight down to Atlanta right now and do something. So anybody that's already down in Atlanta that knows him and knows anything about him, I know I said rappers and all that, but right now I need y'all, man, to like really go and do something. Like we can't, I know y'all think I'm crashing out. Y'all, you see me talking, I'm expressing myself. And look, man, please don't, I know I said a lot, and just let me go down there and go help this man out.
But then it's what happened later on in that night that confirmed Kodak just needs serious help. Kodak was seen pacing around his room claiming that he's Drake's favorite rapper. Now he definitely could be. However, his friend is sitting in the corner of the room just recording him, making it a confirmation that he is just simply hanging out with the wrong crowd. People that would rather film him being strung out, making him look bad on the internet, rather than truly trying to help him.
I'm Drake's favorite rapper.
Who?
I'm his favorite rapper.
You Drake favorite rapper?
Yeah.
Nah.
He always say that, even his people always say that. They always say that. Even when he ain't, you know what I mean? Even when he ain't around, so shit like, oh, no, it's for real, bro.
Now there's actually an explanation on how we even got here, which is important to hear. When Kodak was sent to the rehab in the first case of trafficking and possession in 2023, it ended up pausing his music career for quite some time. No new music, no IG lives. It started to stall out and many actually forgot about Kodak. However, while in rehab, Kodak would actually turn his life around. Writing new music, working out daily, he became a much better person. He would end up dropping his hit song, titled Talk, only 1 week after being released. He would gather quickly 30 million views, and he would climb right back to the top of the chart. This was, however, until success got right back into his head. He would be featured then on a Kaizen livestream, trying to capitalize off the hit song, but he would be seen having extreme sweat attacks, swatting at things in the air that aren't actually there and shouting random things.
You can't always say it, but at times when it feels good, that's what you say it sometimes. Yeah. I thought your name was Bubba. Hey, oh.
Then the morning after the live stream, Kodak would be seen hopping on an IG.
Kodak would be seen hopping on an IG live trying to explain the situation.
Say y'all people that who be on that, y'all be on all type, y'all be on say all type of stupid. You know, but I take me one and y'all be so hurt. Y'all don't wanna like it anyway. Yeah. Everybody else who be coming like on that timing, they ain't got no motion. They broke, they hurt, they something, or they trying to come into
life some kind of way. I'm trying to like look any type of little. Yeah, I could come in that way. Oh, I think you need help. Oh, look, bro, to try to like, and then you don't think.
With millions now disappointed that he broke his sobriety and making himself look terrible on live stream, the hate towards him would begin lingering for the next few months, as only 3 weeks later, a fan would end up interacting with Kodak Black. Saying that he loves it when he is sober at a local football game, Kodak would then pull out his phone, hop on IG Live, and respond to the fan very aggressively.
Say, I love when Kodak's sober. Change sober. I look sober.
Tigers going for 2.
I know it's sober. For what? For what? Look at all this money. Look at all this cash. Sober for what? We young sober.
He would then show up to the Baltimore Ravens game 1 week later, completely looking out of it. A tweet read, "NFL fans are worried for rapper Kodak Black as he appeared off while showing love to star quarterback Lamar Jackson in the Ravens."
Hey Kodak, what you gotta say about the Ravens, big G? I love the Ravens. Hello. Hey, what about that boy LJ, man? What you gotta tell the flock about that boy LJ, man? Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Hey, that boy Yak in the city. Yeah, Yak in the city. I live out here. Hello. Baltimore, let him know.
Now these two incidences would go completely viral online. So much so, what you would even see Bunk reach out trying to give Kodak some help.
But right now, man, we worried about you. You don't look too healthy. In front of outside looking in, it's obvious that you're a and I don't believe for 1 second you just doing for your own enjoyment. Nah, you trying to find something to fill up that void that's within your chest. See, I've been where you at right now. But by the grace of God, I'm clean. Them strongholds have been pulled down. Them chains are broken. So I'm qualified to talk about this. You got to make a decision, bro. You got too many people looking up to you. And from one father to another, you got to set the right example for your son. This coming from somebody who genuinely cares. So if you come across this video, you want to sit at the table, break bread, man, holla at me.
But instead of answering Bunk, Kodak Black would end up responding to Kanye when he was trying to save him. Would be shared. Kanye is a real one. You want to know why Kanye is the only man who still likes Diddy? I'm pretty sure the feds are going. To seize all that boy's accounts, Kanye just did some real stuff. And you know what, I'm gonna do a collab with you so we can get some money, says Kodak Black.
Yeah. Kanye a real one. You know why you a real one? Cause like I'm some whole kinda like Kanye the only tell Diddy cause he know he ain't a lot of the other look at me. I'm clean yeah. And why Kanye like.
As the following morning, Kodak Black would end up being invited to the White House. He would then become the first ever rapper to be seen tweaking while at the White House.
So like imagine a world if all of us was just one color. If all of us was just blue or green. Oh, if everybody was smart, you gotta have some dumb people. Oh, what if everybody was rich? Who's gonna take the trash out?
Responding to Kanye's message and then being seen tweaking at the White House. Something must have happened the following day, as Kodak Black a week later would claim that he has not been the person that he's meant to be, as he would hop on a podcast. With DJ Academic saying that he wants to apologize to everyone and wants to use his influence for change.
I'm honestly like, I'm sorry to everybody. I'm sorry to the people who I heard it. I'm sorry if you don't understand me. I'm sorry if you just don't like me. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry, and I'm sorry to everybody that I've wronged, and I'm so sorry to all the times I made my mom cry, and I'm sorry to like all the girls whose heart I broke. I'm sorry to young Miami. You know what I'm saying? For kind of disrespecting her and stuff like that. She accepted my apology.
She did? Now the scariest part is everything I just shared will likely be shared with the judge in his trial. The prosecutor's job is to make Kodak look the worst possible. That way he either goes to jail for a long time or goes to rehab. What would you? Rather see Kodak to go to jail to learn his lesson or spend over a year in a rehab?